My name is Sharvon Green. I'm actually originally from Georgia. I'm originally from a small town right outside of Savannah, Guyton, Georgia. Um, okay, for me, the American dream is actually um, creating equal opportunities for everybody. And as a mom, an African American female who is a business owner, for me, that American dream is so important for me to be able to make certain that my children have equal opportunities as well.
One of the things
I don't know about other industries, but for myself, definitely challenging working in two male dominated fields, not only as a woman, but as an African American woman. Certainly, there are challenges that I have faced from photography, from the photography industry, as well as from starting this business in the automobile industry. Um, and when I talked about the financing, um, you know, I didn't realize certain things when I started the industry, like for instance, how important the address is for the business. And I actually had someone to tell me that over the phone. I'm not sure if she knew that I was a woman of color or not, but when she had that conversation with me, and it just kind of made it be real for me at that moment. I am from Effingham County, where when the football team would score a touchdown, they would play Dixie and wave the Confederate flag across the field. That's my school. So that's where I graduated from. So some of the things that I see here are not as shocking for me as they are to some people, because that's my hometown. That's where I grew up. Rebels was our mascot for my high school, and I was a band member. So playing Dixie was a part of the band's duty. I was fortunate enough to have a band director that said to all of the African American students that if we knew what that song meant, we didn't have to play it. So some of the things are not as shocking for me because that's what I grew up with. But to hear someone say that over the phone at the beginning of the business, that, I'm so glad you have an Atlanta address, and I do have an Atlanta address for my business. And it made me wonder, like, does she know that I am a woman of color as she's saying that to me? That if my address was completely different, that I would not have been able to get financing for my business. It just really kind of brings home to that, you know, we have gotten to a point now where things are so much better than what they were before, but we still have such a long way to go, like such a long way to go. And I think there's some real conversations that need to be had on both sides. And I just really wish that sometime soon that we can have white people, Black people come to the table, and we can sit down and have those conversations, like real conversations, especially if everything that has happened over the past few weeks, and not to be so political about everything that's happened, but everything that has happened over the past few weeks, even with the election, um, lets us know that we still have so far to go. Like, we still have really so far to go as it comes to systemic racism, even in business. So I just really hope that, things will get better. And I hope that a lot of things that were brought to light here recently will bring light to those who thought that we were in a place where, because you can see on social media where people make comments and say, "What are you talking about, racism?" Like, and when I see those comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how can you not think that we still have these issues? It's like unbelievable to me at this point in time.